Okay, if you're squeamish, I'm betting you don't want to watch this part. But I'm going to take this fish and put him here. With a screw to hold him. I've already gutted the fish, cleaned out the intestines, and I've cut off the pectoral fin and the anal fin. Now I'm going to leave the dorsal and this tail fin. Now what I'm going to try to do is just like if you were filleting the fish. I'm going to cut around like this. I'm going to cut down. I'm going in there about not much more than 1/8 of an inch. I need to get on the other side. Where that screw in the head came from is what my dad, of course he used a nail. Him and I argued about nails and screws our whole life. But he used to clean catfish like that when he wanted to skin them. Now the reason I'm doing this is actually because I don't like skin on a fish. Now back long years ago, we used to take something, a knife would do it. They made little things you could buy at the store. You go against the grain on the scales and it would take them off. That would be better done if it was on a totally flat surface. I do have this old tool that I've had forever. I don't know if it's going to be any good at this or not. Not what you need, then I'm going to get some pliers. I've carried that thing around for about 45 years. I think I got it at a garage sale. I've never used it. Now that would be a good size for scaling a fish there if you wanted to scale a fish, but I think this is going to find a trash can. I want to tell you, it is a hot day today. That worked out real good. So now we'll flip him over and do that other side. Have fish smell all over everything I own. Now what I'm trying to do is I don't know, I just sharpened this knife. I'm going to take a finger off before I take his skin off. Well, this is a lot harder than filleting a fish. I don't know if I'll be doing this again or not. Where this came from is a long time ago. I think I might have got it out of a field and stream. They said if you bread and fry your fish with these scales on, after you pull it out of the grease, get ready to eat it, then this meat will release from the bone. And my dad used to always say that filleting a fish wasted a lot of meat, and I think that's probably true, especially on these small ones. But anyway, let me do this other one. And we'll go to the next step. Okay, I have both fish cleaned and skinned, and I'm putting them in a little bit of teriyaki marinade. I'm not going to let it stay in there long because I don't want it to overpower it. So now let's get on with how to get some perfect vegetable fried rice every time. Okay, now this is how you get perfect fried rice every time. I told you I wouldn't fail you. Just pull up here, you call ahead, they tell you to be 10 minutes, and then you pull up and go get your fried rice. Can't beat it. Okay, I've got the coals all good and hot. I have the fish in my little basket here. I'm going to put that on there. Now that shouldn't take, I don't think, much more than 3 or 4 minutes on a side. We'll see. I like my fish to be cooked. I'm not real big on sushi, and I'm not going to eat any sushi here today. But let's see what that does with this fish here. Okay, let's see if it's time to flip this over. Yeah, it looks like it might be a little past time to flip it over. It'll be a little quicker on this other side. Alright, I'm calling this done. Let's take these bad boys off of here. Okay, so I was trying to figure out how I was going to get this off of here. And this is what I came up with. I'm putting one paper plate on that side. Looks like I'm not going to have to do that. They're coming loose. They're real good. Good, that's what I wanted. Thought I was going to have to put a paper plate on the other side. But I guess not. Now what I wanted to see was if I could get that meat to release from there. And it's not working as good as I wanted, but it is working. I wanted to make the let me see if I can get on the other side of these bones. Yeah, there are a couple. This is not working as well as I wanted, but it is working. I can already tell you though, I'm going to stick with filleting fish. This isn't all that I thought it was going to be cracked up to be. But you can see it is working. I am getting this separated from those bones, which is going to deliver maximum amount of fish and minimum amount of waste. Yeah, see, look at that. Couple of little spots there. That'll be good mixed in with that fried rice I made that I had to travel long distances for, like about 8 minutes. Okay, let's throw this away. Little spot here I think we don't want. Now I don't see any bones in there. I mean, that was the biggest goal, but I did want it to look a little more presentable, and that really doesn't matter to me here at home. I'm not going to be selling this in a restaurant. This one's doing a little better. There's not a lot of fish on, I mean, not a lot of fish. It's 100% fish. There's not a lot of meat on these bluegills anyway. So, well, there's another boneless piece. Let's see what we can get off of this other side. See, I actually thought, you see how that pulled loose from there? I thought that would do that. I don't know how many times I've hit the work with my arm there. Now the way that one came loose right there is the way I thought that might work. That just fell loose from that bone, and there's no bone in there. Right there, that fin I didn't take off. Well, anyway, here we have soy sauce made from my own recipe. That hot mustard made from my own recipe. And this little Chinese goldfish thing just stacked full, which is the way you always see them eating Chinese takeout on Seinfeld. When I told her I wanted a single order, where she was speaking Chinese, she was a sure enough Chinese person. I told her she asked me if I wanted a large or a small, and I told her I just wanted a small. Well, how many people you serve? I said, that's just me, just one person. So I got the small. Now, I want you to look at the small. I mean, somebody would say that's more than a serving anyway. I have that much left over. There's no telling what a large would have been. So that was $6.50 for the fried rice, vegetable fried rice, which half of it goes in the refrigerator, and an egg roll, which I like this. I like that hot mustard on that egg roll. I don't know how this is. Some of that stuff, that's enough. I've got half it left. Some of that stuff will open up a stopped up nose or take your breath. I don't know what this one will do. But this is what I had planned with this plastic. This paper plate. I'm going to clean it up. Should be able to get the colorful side of this fish good enough. I don't have to take the trash out. Yeah. So, I don't know if that's picture perfect or not. It's perfect enough for me here at home with nobody around but me. I don't know, my fish looks better than that fried rice. I don't know what's so yellow in there. I think I like it a little whiter than that. But anyway, let me grab a fork. I'm at least going to taste this fish before I cut you off. See what we got here. Oh yeah, that is good. Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to start grilling fish more. I don't know if I'm going to do the bone thing more. I may go back to filleting, but I think I got more meat off the bluegill doing it that way than if I had tried to fillet the thing. Usually just end up little strips. Let me get another bite. Doggone, that's good. That brim's nice white meat too, if you look at it. Let me check this rice here. This rice don't look right to me. That's the first time I ever ordered there. It's good. It's a little gummy. It's not going to be on my list of top 10 fried rices. But it's going to be a good meal with the fish, the egg roll, and the fried rice. Okay, gang, there it goes. I think a person would get better at that if they practiced it a little more, though. I think what I could have done was to score that a little more all the way around it, and I think it would have released a little better. But that wasn't bad. I'll take it. Anyway, hope everybody enjoyed this Julia Childs moment here. Oh, not Julia Childs. I don't speak with a French accent. Okay. Anyway, here we go. Thanks for watching.